Hi, Mark Trotzuk here from Boardroom Eco Apparel. I recently took a trip overseas to learn how our recycled polyester Blue Sign approved fabrics were made. I took my iPhone and documented the whole process. So sit back and enjoy.
So it's through hundreds and if not thousands of little recycling depots here in Taiwan that collect the soda bottles. This is what it looks like. It's not pretty, but this is how it's all done. Take a look at what the factory looks like from the outside. Everybody knows this is where we do it. This is how it's done. Right on the wall so everybody can see them, that they have been certified by the government to produce certified yarns and from polyester plastic PET bottles that come from Taiwan. To go through the whole process of taking the recycled polyester soda bottle ground up clean flake and turn it into yarn for processing into fabric. After depolymerization, that happens over here in that big container. It comes over here for repolymerization. After repolymerization, as you can see there, those white strands, it goes through depolymerization, repolymerization, and gets turned into these chips so that we can now turn it into fiber and yarn to send to my fabric supplier. The pellets that we just saw are now melted down and spun into these fine filament yarns. I don't know if you can see them there. So this is the result of the recycled soda bottles being cleaned and flaked, turned into pellets, and now turned into yarn. After the brazier is woven here at Everest Textiles, it's then inspected before it goes on to dyeing. Once the fabric is dyed, then it comes over to these large dryers, and any moisture is spun out through centrifugal force. And then after drying, it has to be flattened out again. And the final stage is heat setting. All the chemicals and dye stuffs are stable. And as you can see, the fabric comes out of the other end of the heat set machine, and now it is loaded in these bins. This is where the dyeing and finishing wastewater is collected, and they froth it and they start the process of cleaning it, using it for their own crops that they grow, and they use it to feed some of the people who live here in the dormitories, as well as people take it home and use it for their own purposes. And they have a functioning vegetable and fruit farm, and all irrigated with wastewater from the textile mill. So this is the last step in the process. Once the fabric arrives here in Vancouver, we store it, then we get an order, and then we cut it. We cut it with large cutting knives, and then we bundle all of the pieces together and bundle it with thread, bundle it with zippers, labels, whatever you need, and we take it over to our sewing floor. We can make sure that the process is being done in a socially compliant manner, and then after the garment is sewn, we take it over here and we trim or put buttons or heat press labels, whatever we need to do to finish the garment, and then we pack it up and ship it out.
So I hope you enjoyed my little adventure. This is where all the fabric comes. It ends up here in Vancouver, British Columbia in my warehouse, where we take the fabric, cut it up, sew it into garments, and then ship it all over the world. And I hope you enjoyed watching this little video.